I'm gonna go ahead and make sure all of my captures are turned off. They are. All right. So I have to get my controller to work.
Mm-hmm.
Yippee. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yay.
Oh, just like the meme.
What?
The Yippee meme that was popular, like, I don't know, 5 years ago.
I was gonna say, don't know if that's quite
I
what I
am
would go with there.
I am with it with the kids.
I don't think you are because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, you're not the kids generation anymore, T.
When was I?
10 years ago?
Gonna say. I haven't been dem kids in quite some time, I'll tell you. Alright.
Ah, essa hack não te interessa?
Oh yeah.
Mario!
CD quality audio.
Yes.
Yo, I'm guessing this is just a demo, so.
Yo, this looks pretty nice. I like this Mario. It reminds me of Yoshi's Island.
I think that was the idea. Whoa. There's like
You know what this kind of looks like? Now looking at it?
What?
Amiga-esque.
I don't see it myself.
Okay.
The shading is far too advanced.
Okay.
There's also not enough like random score numbers flying around everywhere. You really need that if you're
Alright.
playing an Amiga game.
You got me there.
This is pretty nice to look at though, I will say.
Yeah, it really does. I like the Mario jump sprite too.
The light shining in the background is very pretty.
I think it's from FF6, honestly. Reminds me of it anyway.
There's like no stop in the gameplay when you get hit or grab a mushroom or anything. It's very weird though. I definitely can't say I've seen anything like that in a Mario hack before. But they just like remove the downtime. Oh, what the heck. I don't know what that sound was. Whoa, course clear!
Some kind of bird.
So nice!
So nice.
Dude, the relaxing sounds of nature.
Ah, yes. Super Mario World Ambient Edition. Wait, did you get one of those Princess Arzette controllers? Or you didn't?
I did not. I should have.
Oh, okay, because I seen on Twitter people are starting to get them today. I didn't know if you got one.
Imagine, I could play a lot of things on the spoon. And it would definitely be content.
For sure. Imagine playing Guilty Gear with that thing.
Dude, the Cliff Spoon combo?
Clip spoon combo. Oh no.
That would take a long time. I would try to do like a 6H combo on a spoon. A lot of shells and blocks in this hack, I'm noticing.
I like how I had to load it.
He's dead. Alright, well. Anything else? Or do I have to beat both of the levels? So hi View, how you doing?
if I ever meet you in real life, I can only hope that he does the 12 dance.
I know, that's like a big expectation. I don't know if he could do it, though.
You don't think he can do it?
Maybe he'll have to show me at Frosty's.
No one wants to see that.
I don't know, bro. I think you could do it. I think you better do it at Frosty's.
I think everybody should get like into a room and get some jams going in the background. Everybody should just do the 12.
I don't know, the Orochi Yashiro is another good one, you know. You know the one, right? Like where he's like twirling his arms.
Yes.
Like imagine two people like getting into a fight in the parking lot somewhere and then you start doing that.
The Waffle House.
See, what's funny is like, I feel like I could see that happening outside of a Waffle House.
I mean, it has happened.
That sound is so weird.
It is pretty weird. For the,
I don't know what it is.
I wonder if that was just part of the audio they forgot to cut out with Mario's voice.
Oh, no. Oh, that wasn't there before, was it? What?
Oh, the Trojan horse. Was this actually part of the original Wacky Worlds, or...?
I don't think so. I don't even know if it's inspired by that. Or if it just, like, happens to share a name, you know?
Oh, okay. It's good, but it also throws me off a bit.
Something off about the Marius, but yeah, I mean, he definitely animates quite wiggly.
Oh my god, his arms.
His orms?
Arms.
I thought you said orms, and I was like, what? Okay, well...
Very good.
What if you met Moses parting the Red Sea? Oh. With a Beyblade, I hope. That picture is one of my favorite images. Just Moses doing the... I can't believe they put that in an anime. I mean, I guess it's not that surprising anymore, but... Yeah, what's funny is I might have to start looking at some of the really old Mario ROM hacks. The ones that change a lot less. Because, I mean, there's a lot of them. Don't you worry.
I mean, has there ever been ones that you haven't streamed just yet? That are pretty, significant from older ones?
Possibly. I mean, I have not streamed Super Demo World, which I'm sure you've actually heard of. That was the,
I have not.
I
don't think I have, anyway.
That was, the... What? That was, the hack that was meant as, like, a sample of what Lunar Magic, the, level editing program could do for Demo World. So it's culturally significant in that way.
I looked it up real quick because Mario's head did remind me of it, but it's a little bit different. I thought this was based on Super Donkey Mario, if you ever seen those sprites.
Oh, the Super Donkey, yeah.
But it is quite a bit different.
I feel like when I looked at like Super Donkey, for some reason I had a feeling that you would like affix yourself to it. It's the way it looked.
No.
Was I right?
You're not wrong. No, you're not wrong. But that's funny that you.
There's like a certain thing about it that like I could definitely understand as like Dishamonpow would find this very funny. There's no fucking checkpoints in these levels, which is really annoying.
I already got a set of Super Donkey Mario sprites actually for my stream layout.
I think I've seen them on there. Granted, you're not going to be able to stream for a little bit, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's no way. Not on this Wi-Fi.
Now, if you get a power line adapter, you might be able to. That might be something to look into.
I mean, I'm on the second floor, and the box is on the first floor, and that's the only issue.
But I hope you can figure something out.
I mean, I'm hoping to get everything situated by April. If not sooner. The way my mom's talking about it, she wants it done ASAP.
I mean, yeah. It's a new house.
It's so nice.
Stream via smoke signal. Yeah, just do it in Morse code. What? That Sonic music. That's a Sonic MIDI. That's Sonic 3D Blast, actually. So we got MSU1 CD quality audio just to put Sonic music in. Oh yeah, Sonic 3D Blast, Sega Saturn music.
I would love to get a Sega Saturn, but holy cow. There's a reason why people import those games.
Dude, what are you even gonna play on it?
Symphony of the Night.
Like a bad port? I mean, you get the patch version, I guess. But...
I already got it downloaded.
Yeah, the patch version is quite good. Still worse than the regular.
Yeah, there's
version,
still
I would
like
say.
a few things wrong with it.
Like the sprite scaling is a really big bummer. Like that's just. And you can definitely notice it while you're playing.
Yeah, and it still has a few transparency issues, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, yeah, you can't really do transparency on the Saturn. I like a lot of its effects, but other things are just very ugly. I would also say a lot of the new content, besides like the Rainbow Cape, is just like kind of whatever, you know? Like the new areas aren't that wild. At least they're not good enough to warrant playing that version always.
Right.
Even with the improvements.
I mean, it does have that particular version of Maria that's still not anywhere else.
Yeah, that is a good reason to go back and try it. You know, the Maria. She's really broken in that, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Which, hey, Maria being broken in a Castlevania game, who would have thought?
Or that level clear theme is...
It's so nice.
Well, actually, was Maria broken in the Castlevania fighting game?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
See, Castlevania.
Nobody has ever talked to me about Castlevania Judgment outside of like passing conversation. So I could not tell you about how good or how bad Maria is.
Well, you're gonna start labbing it now, right?
What? No.
Maria's an S tier.
Okay, guess so.
Well, alright then.
How good is Simon? He's just like mid-tier?
B.
Yeah. Go figure. Is Death bad?
I'll be honest, I have no idea which one's Death going by these pictures. I don't know which one's Death.
Oh, come on. It can't be that hard to tell. I know Dracula
okay.
is bottom. That's funny.
Death is considered C tier.
Wow! Why does Dracula suck? It's Castle fucking Vania!
Well, this
You make
tier
Dracula
list has
bed.
no. This tier list has Dracula in S tier.
What?
The one I'm looking at has Dracula in S tier.
Oh.
It says Dracula. It's Dracula. Just charge A, then press B without holding shield for free win.
Maybe that's old though.
It's 2 years ago.
Oh, never mind. Untrue. Dracula in Castlevania games has never gotten owned by Garlic. Have they fucking no, they've been too busy killing him with other things. Like a magical whip. Have you seen Castlevania Judgment Grant, by the way? That shit looks strange.
Yeah.
Dude, Grant. And isn't Trevor in that game? Wearing like an insane amount of belts? How's
In
that?
Judgment?
Yeah.
No, I don't think Trevor. Let me see.
I'm pretty sure Trevor is in that game. I know Richter was not. Funny enough.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, Trevor's here. Yeah.
With an insane amount of belts, right? He definitely has a lot of belts. I remember that.
That is a lot of belts.
When I looked at Judgment Trevor, I was like, wait, that's a lot of belts, bro.
He has a lot of belts and an eye patch. Man, you just look at Simon and it's like, huh, I wonder who did the art for this game. Oh yeah, Death Note. Simon just straight up looks like Light Yagami.
So nice.
Supposedly Simon is like slightly better than Trevor in Judgment, but they're both beats here. Can't tell if that's supposed to be a crow or a chocobo.
Yeah, I'm having trouble too.
I mean, garlic is pretty tasty.
What the fuck is this music, dude? What?
What? What?
What?
This is like some Black Cauldron Disney-esque music.
Not
bro.
what I expected
We're
the
gonna-
song to turn into.
We're gonna use all the samples.
Sounds like Dollar Store East music.
Oh, I hear it.
It does!
Yeah.
It really does sound like we have East music at home.
We have these music at home.
What?
It's either that or some obscure 70s anime music.
It is certainly not the Ernest Evans soundtrack.
It is not Ernest Evans, no.
What the fuck did I do there? What? Wow.
Hey, but that's fine. You get to hear the beginning of this song again.
Oh, what the? Like, what is this? Like, what is being said?
You should run this song through one of those music apps that identify songs and see what comes up.
I was just gonna say Dollar Store East music.
If I was better at making music, I would definitely make an album called Dollar Store Yeast Music.
You have to make it sound like Dollar Store East music.
Yes,
It'd be
exactly.
incredible.
I would go to like a Dollar General and say, "Hey guys, can I play this over the loudspeaker?"
Like, public domain use.
Public domain use.
It's so nice.
Larry Genius. What if actually this is actually music that just some guy like has demo reels under FL Studios? It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna put it in here. Shout out to Xylophones. I like the large sprites, they look pretty cool.
Oh. Did you miss it? We got it, it's back.
Keep thinking it's like gonna break into that rat song. We're rats.
This is such a weird song. Like, what is this from?
The TurboGrafx CD.
Like, it's like Dollar Store East music, but it also sounds like 80s cartoon opening music.
Yeah.
This is like you've heard of the SWAT Cats.
I'm half expecting to see the Silverhawks come up any moment.
I wrote this, GG's. Congratulations.
But
So
View
nice.
spent many hours on Bang. What's that website? GarageBand.
Enjoy this normal sounding cave music while you can. You know it's coming soon.
Alright. Attention shoppers, thank you for coming to our mall. Please do not run on the escalators.
Your internet's been fine now. You said it was so bad, and then it really was.
It was!
Okay, get ready. I'm gonna fart on the Wi-Fi signal.
I spent many seconds on this track.
They want me to just like use Yoshi to do like Yep. Oh,
Jeez. Oh,
that's
no.
the Mario 64 soundtrack, or sound font, excuse me. What song is this?
I think this is Sylvan Gunner Rip.
I mean, it definitely sounds like it. I don't know where I'm going though.
I'm pretty sure this is Sylvan Gunner Rip.
No, but what song is this?
It's some pop song.
Oh god. Okay.
Shorty's got it. Is that what it was?
What the fuck is this level? You know what? Let's move on to the next hack.
Okay.
That was pretty funny though.
So that's the final demo. So the next release should be the full version then.
Yeah, so this next one is a Mario 64 hack called
Oh, you haven't done one of those in a little bit.
Super Mario and Peach's World. I don't know what the fuck that means. Is he imprisoned there? Did he get sent there? Who knows? Did he choose to be there? We don't know. We're gonna find out. There's a very deep plot. I'm sure it's a very deep plot filled with deep dish. Pizza.
Oh, I got pretty excited. Somebody actually, they released one model for it. Somebody's making the cast of FS7 Super Mario 64. And Cloud is out there now.
Oh.
Okay, so it's just not Discord. Okay, I'm just making sure the frames. There's a lot going on.
Oh god. Okay.
Maybe you gotta look at the ground and the game will run better.
Oh, golden eye, yeah. Oh, the walk face. What? Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Pushing your Nintendo PC to the limit.
Default music. That's okay.
Well, if I like these goo coins.
Did you just call them goo coins?
They look like ink coins, but like pitch black.
Oh,
What else could I call them?
Ink coins.
Oh, okay, hold on, hang on.
That face to Chomp is making is my face right now.
Okay, we're gonna have to do some
Some adjustments.
yeah, we're gonna need to do some because that wasn't cutting it. Gotta tell you,
It's me, Mario.
it's a me, Mario. Let's try this again. Okay. Oh! Okay, hang on. Hang on a minute. Hold on.
It could just be the ROM itself, the ROM hack itself.
Oh, no, I know what I gotta do. I gotta run it at full speed. I can't run it at original speed. Clearly, that's the issue.
It's me, Mario.
It's a me. It's him. It's a him.
It's a him. No sound of. Oh, there it is.
Oh. Oh. Dude.
Is it Peach's model? Is that what's doing it?
Hey, you know, we may ask many questions with this. Course 7. Where the fuck is course 1? Alright.
I feel like there's a reason why Mario's entire hub world wasn't in just one room.
Yeah? Want to share with the class?
It's... Anyway.
Ooh. It's the first level. Peach's what? Yo?
Whoa.
Whoa, this is the reddest level I've ever seen in my life.
I didn't know you were playing Virtual Boy.
Holy fuck. Do you not adjust your monitors? Bro, my eyes! What the fuck is this? This is so red. I really don't know what to say.
I wonder if I put a blue layer on top of this and I can make like 3D.
What do they call it? Technicolor?
Oh, look at that brick texture.
Just some Mario EXE? I mean, it kinda is.
Yeah, this is, what's that popular one? Mario 85? We're just gonna see like a giant ape Mario chasing after you.
This is Mario and Luigi 3 music.
I mean, did you see those brick textures? Those were hyper realistic.
I'm gonna have to change hacks. This is... It's a little hard on the eyes, I can't lie to you.
Change hacks or change level?
Hacks, to be honest with you. This one's not even running good.
I would say try one more level, just
What?
or course.
I mean, same thing. This is the only other one I downloaded, so I have to get a little creative. Oh!
He's like, this is why I don't do Mario 64 ROM hacks.
Untrue.
It is.
Those have been... Mario 64 hacks have been hilarious in this stream, that's all I'll say. Okay.
That one you played. Oh, that wasn't a Kaizo one, was it?
No, I have not played a Kaizo hack for 64.
Oh, okay. Well, there was definitely some weird jumps in that one you played.
3D Mario is... Yeah, I mean, I might try to do another Mario 64 one.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of sillier... I'd say a lot of sillier ROM hacks are definitely some of the 3D ones. Like, I've seen one where it's just Mario with a shotgun. I've seen...
Oh yeah, Shotgun Mario, that's a...
I've seen one that made Going Up of Super Mario 64 edition.
There's the Kazuya mod.
I did see that, yeah.
And they made a Heihachi one.
Well, is that just a model swap, or is it, like, more than that?
It's a model swap, yeah, it's a...
Okay.
Get it. Get the star way above.
I was about to say, if I can play as Kazuya doing Durias in Mario 64, I'll be all over that.
It's gotta be course 2, right? The fuck tower?
Oh my god.
It's the music, I'll tell you. This is a version of... the Mario theme? What is this?
Not as much custom music as I thought so far.
Professor Layton's Curious... What? Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm not smart enough for a Professor Layton stage. I'm actually not intelligent enough for that.
Wow, that just brought me back to an old fan picture. That Sean drew of me. Yeah, the game does not like that Peach model.
It's just the Peach statue, yeah, I don't get it. It's Metal Cat? Oh yeah.
I mean, if you ever want to fast travel with the metal suit on, just
Why is Peach frozen carbonite like Han Solo? Question.
Bowser's very weird.
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this thing, and its monocolored hell worlds. That's a good Wario picture. That you replied to my tweet with.
I do like that Wario picture.
Yeah, I like it too. It's pretty good. Let's see what else do we got here.
Oh, don't forget, you also do extend it to Mario other game ROM hacks.
I could, but that would be so lazy.
Mm.
I'm looking though, don't you worry.
Oh, I believe you. It's just I don't know what will come out at the end of that searching. It could be like Luigi taking steroids, or it could be a Kaizo Mario. You just never know.
Yeah, I mean Luigi taking steroids was probably the highlight of this. I mean, like, there's just no way it could ever be any better, right? Mario 64, but in first person. Oh, that's gotta be. Oh,
Look, if people can do it for Luigi's Mansion,
Super Mario, the Galactic. Oh, never mind. Oh,
oh my god,
you okay?
I'm dying. I'm dying, Cloud.
It sounds like it.
You ever took a drink of something and it was mostly air rather than liquid?
No, I can't say I have.
Well, that's what happened.
You know what? Let's just look at the highest rated.
There you go. Apparently, Silent Hill 2 remake's actually really good. What a turnaround.
You know, hey, why not, right?
Right.
Mario. Ooh, Mario's
Ooh.
New Earth. That sounds exciting.
Mario's New Earth. Okay.
Yeah, dude, it's Mario's New Earth. You ever been there?
I can't believe Mario just owns a New Earth. That's crazy.
That's wild. I mean, good for him. You know, I'm so proud of him.
I mean, he went from a castle to another Earth. Crazy.
And all he does is a plumber. He can't make that much. I mean, plumbers make good money, but like I don't know if they make that kind of money. You know, like
Maybe Peach rewards him for rescuing time.
oh word. Anyways, well now that I can definitely probably run this properly,
Knock on wood.
we will not have to ask why Peach is frozen in carbonite. It will just be able to play Mario's New Earth, which apparently has good ratings. I don't know what the overall rating is for this. Actually, I didn't even look. Uh,
Oh, you just looked at it. I had a lot of ratings.
high ratings. Overwhelmingly positive, 9.24 out of 10. Okay. That's pretty good. The difficulty is apparently 6.13 out of 10.
It's
But
me, Mario.
it is not listed on the Kaizo scale, which has its own difficulty slider. Which, thank you. Well, it crashed.
Good start.
True. Did they blow up the old Earth? Yeah, I mean, well, I think what happened to Mario's new Earth is the same thing that happened to our old Earth, you know? You ever think about that? That's some real shit.
Every couple months or so.
Every couple months?
Yes.
Damn, dude. That's a lot. That's a lot of times to do that.
Well, I mean, sometimes you just think about these things.
Alright,
Okie dokie.
here we go.
Hey,
Whoa.
okay. I feel a little uncomfortable
What?
with the color of this ground and a giant hole.
I'm pretty sure this is Sonic music. Alright, what's stage 1? Holly-hued hills.
Sounds like a banjo level.
It does.
Wait, why does this look like Planet Namek?
What if that is the new Earth? You ever think about that?
Oh, that's true. I did.
We need like blatantly plagiarized music now. We need Hunting High and Low to
Wait.
just start playing.
Quick, play the Yeast Dollar General music.
Yeah! Did you know about that?
I did not. Does that work on every one of them?
I don't. In Bond Battlefield it does.
Huh.
So we're gonna find out.
Call out that one Budokai composer, you're right.
That's what I was talking about. We need his Planet Namek take, which is just Hunting High and Low by Stradivarius. Which, admittedly, banger song, but also like.
That soundtrack is great, but it's just like, yeah.
I mean, Budokai 3 was like
You
that
can't beat
too. This is Banjo! This is fucking Spiral Mountain. What? Hold on. What the? My favorite Earth, Wind, and Fire song, Capsule Obtained. Dude, that shit kills me every time I hear it. It's so fucking obvious. Like, okay.
How did he get away with it?
That's Metroid.
This isn't like, oh, this is Maximum Carnage. Like, it's the Super Nintendo era, nobody's gonna care.
I mean, not even that. At least Maximum Carnage, it was just the mob rules. It wasn't like... It was not like... very, very distinctly,
The entire
slightly
soundtrack.
different. Well, that too. But like... it was a metal band doing the music for that game and then covering a song by another metal band. And it was one song in that soundtrack. Whereas, like, in Budokai, it's like, holy shit, this is just Earth, Wind, and Fire's September? Except you thought I would not notice. And, like, it makes about as much... What the fuck? fucking banjo music.
I would not be surprised if this was Selling Gunner Rip.
I see.
Okay. Do you?
I do. When I saw that happen. Did you? I think you did, right?
You got me there. It's fine, Mario. You can do a melee pop.
Ow.
Whoa. 2 chain chomps on the same level?
It's kind of surprising, isn't it?
It is a little surprising.
Oh. Want me to try and free him?
And that's up to you.
Oh!
No, what?
There he goes.
Okay.
Again, he's gone. This is gonna be 80 coins for a 100 coin star. Like in those other hacks we've played. Weird you out.
They're like, we're gonna be a little nicer. Nah, it looks like it's 800.
Every time it gets to the banjo part. Makes my head turn.
That banjo part gets up so fast.
I need to get Banjo-Kazooie on jumping to conclusions. Cause like that's the easiest yes of your life. Yeah, I mean come on. I got Banjo-Kazooie
I've only watched a couple of
on like the file picker and I was like, well, that's easy.
So you spent 30 minutes playing it.
Yeah, I did not give it like the
That's
full
funny.
hour because I'm like, come on, everybody knows about Banjo. Do you need me to tell you it's a good game?
I only watched the that weird first game you played with the star or whatever that Space Circus.
Oh, that was horrible.
You think there will be ever a time where Mario Odyssey, the amount of ROM hacking love as Mario 64 does?
That really depends on if the engine is easy to mod.
I mean, I don't know, 64 wasn't easy to mod back in the day.
Well, yeah, but maybe. Well,
That would just be
apparently
funny,
I
like,
dropped
seeing Mario
frames.
Odyssey.
It's the first time I've ever done that in like months. Oh, it's fine.
Hopefully another car didn't hit your power line.
I mean, if it did, I would not be streaming right now, I'll tell you that.
Hey, you could have just been a light tap.
I mean, I dropped 0.6% of the frames of the stream. I think it's okay. It's just I haven't seen that number go up in months, to be honest. But I was surprised. I looked over there and I saw, oh, it's not a 0.
I was like, huh, that's interesting.
Oh, it's over there. I was like, where's the star? Second thing. Alright, there's 2 more here. Oh, there's one up there. I don't think I can reach that. Alright, well, that's pretty good, right? Uh-huh.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
I don't know it.
This is Sonic Unleashed. This is, a remix of the first level theme. Which, now, Sonic Unleashed had some very good music.
Yes.
Mamma mia!
You will never hear me say otherwise. Oh shit! How could I forget my guy? My ARP.
The goat. Your heart?
My ARP. I'm not gonna lie. Don't take this the wrong way. Don't take this the wrong way, Arpa. But I completely forgot I normally have you on for Mondays. I don't know why. My brain just like forgot.
I'm taking this the wrong way. You're a fuck.
Whoa, did you get a different mic?
Yes, over at my workplace, this headset was on sale. Does it sound better?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Sounds like you're like, what? Yeah, you're on top of it.
This was originally $80. It was on sale for $40.
Nice.
You might as well take it.
Yeah, even if it's worse than the other one, it's still a steal. I still have a good backup.
Yeah. Like, I still have my snowball mic just in case.
Every time I see Mario 64, I keep thinking about that Mugen author that's trying to accurately replicate how it controls.
That's insane when you
saw
remember,
that. That's
like, when you
crazy.
think about the old Mugen Mario 64 with, like, the Bowser Chip Infinite, and you think about that now, and it's like, what the fuck happened? Like, in between this and that, somebody was like, fucking, I'm insulted by this poor replication of Super Mario 64 in a 2D space, so I'm gonna try to do that now.
I think that same author also made the Naruto at Sasuke that were like really awkwardly edited screen grabs. Like Sasuke like having back pains as
Okay,
he
T,
tries to...
I have...
Huh? But yeah, Arpa, don't mind Dish. He's on, like, kind of shaky Wi-Fi at the moment.
Oh. I hope I haven't been
Yeah, don't
talking
mind me.
over him.
No, you're good.
No, no.
I definitely had that problem with like a friend of mine who's really soft-spoken, where I'd accidentally talk over her because I can't hear her, and it would make her mad, and I'd feel terrible.
Well, sounds like she just needs to talk louder.
I need-
Asshole.
I think I need less jerky friends.
I'm sorry. Ooh. Okay, fair
Tidy thinks that was unacceptable.
enough. I'm sorry. Sorry, Tiny.
Even I think you're crude.
Oh man. Okay, so now this certainly is all the switches.
So T, strange request.
Okay. I'm listening.
I want you to look at one of those mushrooms next time you get to one. That's from Phantom Brave.
Oh. Oh, that's good.
Oh my god, it is! Holy shit. Why do I remember that?
Shoutouts to Phantom Brave. Being in my Mario 64 here.
There must be some kind of puzzle with that I just don't understand. For IM2.
Man, when is Mario gonna go into the Makai Kingdom painting?
Oh, hell yeah. That sounds great. Let's go right in.
One of the penguin enemies gonna call us dude.
Can you
Wait a
imagine?
minute. Why am I losing health? Oh,
You know, what's funny is I would not put it past, like, NIS and Nintendo to do a weird crossover.
I mean, they had like some ports now.
you know, Prinnies as like random Smash things would actually not surprise me. Like, oh, you can just get a Prinny. It'd be like the picking up Voltorb and throwing it.
That or a Mii costume.
Oh man.
For me, costume, yeah.
Asagi me?
Like, that is absolutely something I would not be shocked by. I mean, considering that you can dress me up as Sans, that's kind of normal. You could have me Sans versus me Heihachi, and I'm saying the truth and not, like, in a straitjacket.
Mihachi, dude. Makes me want to play the Heihachi Mario 64 mod. That's just like a skin mod. He does have a voice, too.
Mario
Oh, okay, yes.
making Mario making Daisuke gory noises as he throws Bowser. Let's go.
Hey, this hack is called Mario's New Earth, by the way. I don't know why it's called that.
Mario took over the world and remade it in his image.
And there's many possible interpretations.
Mario is the actual Sephiroth.
That's Undertale music.
Oh, hey, Undertale.
That opening part made me think it was gonna be that shitty Saturn remix of Bloody Tears.
Well, thankfully this is
We were
much
actually
better.
just talking about this Saturday.
Yeah, it's really funny. Are you in Dish's house? Maybe that's why he can hear you so clearly. But you want to tell him how you're getting such good Wi-Fi. You know, in his wall and all that. Maybe you're in like the wall next to the router.
Funny enough, directly right above me is the attic door right now.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I was lurking in someone's attic with a knife.
Well, you know, you should change it up a little bit. Instead of a knife, like, you should do it like a long sword or something.
Good idea. Actually, long swords are kind of cliche too. How about a shodel? You know that shit that Gundam Sandrock uses to get past Zaku shields?
Oh, okay. I had to think about it a little bit.
Sandrock Gundam feels like torture porn, but for like robots.
It's funny that they gave that fucked up beast to the guy they gave it to.
Quadra, yeah. And Duo Max was like, alright buddy, let's hang out. And he pilots the Gundam that like kills you when you're not looking. I'm like, okay dude. I mean...
I think Duo and Death Scythe is probably the weirdest match.
Death Side Gundam is just like almost too cool for its source material.
Yeah!
I'll say it. Death Side Gundam.
What
is
if it
so
was just
cool.
like his edgy high school years, and he like just really liked the design in his older years or something?
What the fuck? Is that supposed to say something?
Penis.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother.
Les... Dick 4?
64.
Makai Kingdom!
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah. Man, I can't wait for somebody to mod Zeta into Mario 64.
We had that one guy. Is that the guy that kills you if you try to grind?
That's... No, wait, Barbados Glacius from the Tales of series.
Right, shit.
Never mind.
I'm trying to think of who that guy was. That guy needs to show up in even more things. It's like, oh, you've been auto-battling too long.
You used an item. You shouldn't have done that.
That's
way
like
too-
in Jade Empire, like there's a gambling mini game, and if you win too many times, the god of gambling like just kills the guy.
I was like, okay, buddy.
Also, that is way too calm of a Barbados Goetia impression.
What? We were also talking about our favorite video game soundtrack, the Dragon Ball Budokai music, with all
The stolen one?
yeah.
You mean Earth, Wind, and Goku, my favorite?
Earth, Wind, and Goku. Dang it! I was too late early with the drum.
Sometimes I am tempted. Like, that game is only like $30 at my local game store. There are times where I'm tempted to get it, not because I'm into Dragon Ball Z, but because I just want that piece of history in my collection.
It's a good soundtrack.
It is, because it's not the music from the game, it's just stolen music! They're like, oh man!
It still counts.
You know, Hunting
It's a
High
great soundtrack.
and Low by Stradivarius, that's a banger. I guess I should just put it in my game. Oh, you're right.
I mean, yeah,
I mean,
it is a good,
yeah.
it is a good developer's playlist.
It's like one of those people who makes like RPG Maker games, and like they listen to a soundtrack, and the guy just like accidentally put it in the game by mistake. It's like, oh shoot.
What do you mean I can't sell my RPG Maker game that has All-Star in it?
Dude, I wish that happened.
I know there was like a game, a really shitty RPG game, not RPG Maker, it was like, I guess really primitive development tools actually.
Oh,
it was
Ancient Roman.
No. Besides that one. It was on Switch and it stole Epona's song.
But did you not like Ancient Romans music, Arpu?
Imagine somebody stealing that music for their RPG project.
Dude, there was that Cooking Mama game that had stolen YouTube music.
I wonder when the person is going to like take the credit that they are owed for the Resident Evil Director's Cut soundtrack.
In due time.
I can't believe that basement theme was ghostwritten. I can't believe, like...
Well, I mean, from what I understand, not that entire soundtrack was ghostwritten.
Another theory about that song is that they used the wrong instruments.
You don't fucking say!
It's like somebody like used like different instruments on the PlayStation midis to like make a theoretical better version.
I can't believe they pulled a crazy bus.
I mean, it's funny because Ancient Roman also the melodies were not great to begin with, but the reason they sound particularly discordant is because they actually like program the midis incorrectly. Like, I've listened to the CD soundtrack.
Yeah, you did go and do that.
Less terrible, but still not good.
I would have never guessed they would have badly programmed the midis in that game.
As opposed to everything else.
As opposed to everything. No, the enemies flying off the screen is pretty funny. I mean, that's revolutionary.
That should be in your RPG Maker project.
If only.
And then you have like...
I need to see if I can do that, actually.
And then you, like, steal the Smash 64, like, wall explosion sprite.
Oh, we got everything here, look at that. Yeah, this is Sonic Unleashed music, Arthur.
At least it's not Sonic Unleashed the game.
Are you hating on Sonic Unleashed?
I mean, have you seen that game? That 2D one?
Sorry, but Sonic Unleashed is only a game less than half the time. Oh! Okay, hey, Mario and Luigi, hell yeah.
I'm glad that now on command you can just like identify music from that franchise. Like you hear it, you're like, hey, look at that. Are you excited for November, by the way?
Yes.
I think like it'll be nice to play a Mario and Luigi game that doesn't make me sad the way Paper Jam did.
Never say never.
Listen, I have a strong feeling that because it has original characters, I won't hate it nearly as much as an experience. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. It has an original cast, it has a new location, it looks amazing.
Oh, new location. I thought it was in the ruins of Sony's favorite wonder.
I thought it was just Daisy's land, but you know.
Mamma mia.
Boom, 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 boom. Now, I associate this music with that one escort mission. Which was not that bad, actually. I remember it being really annoying when I was really young, and then, like, playing it later as an adult, I'm like, that's actually pretty easy. I don't know what the hell the problem was.
Mario and Luigi soundtracks are just, besides Where's Toad, are just so cozy to me now.
Besides Where's Toad.
I mean, yeah, that one just inspires a different, like, emotion.
That one inspires fight or flight.
Is that why Am?
Well, what was your overall favorite Mario and Luigi game, actually, Arthur? Of the ones you watched?
From watching them, I think Bowser's Inside Story looks the best to play for oneself.
'Cause I think my personal favorite to revisit, I think I enjoyed Dream Team the most.
I do not get how that game was divisive. That game is amazing.
It was a lot of fun the whole way through. Yeah, Dream Team was great the whole way through. I enjoyed streaming all of it.
And I enjoyed witnessing it.
I mean, it was, in a lot of ways, it was not as compact or as tightly put together as Bowser's Inside Story, but I think like what it had was super fun.
Bowser's Inside Story just made me uncomfortable.
Dream Team could have standed to be like maybe 5 or 10 hours shorter overall, but like I didn't mind. It's an RPG. It's gonna be kind of big. Is the expectation I have. Oh, Paper Jam. Well, Paper Jam certainly did stun me. It definitely was like somebody popped a flashbang in my face. I definitely wanted to throw up. You are correct.
I still can't get over that part where the consequences of storming Bowser's castle was a plot regressing backwards.
Oh my god.
And then, like, the coup de grace is like, we're gonna need more paper toads. And you're just like, I'm so happy to hear that. And I'm just like, fuck this game.
Could you have gotten enough toads by that point to bypass that?
No.
No, you have to do the missions.
You
like,
have
the
to
moment,
do okay.
You know
the
what's,
moment they're like, we need more toads.
you know what's great too? Remember the Nabbit part where I got so tired of the fucking looping song that I just started putting on random video game music that I liked?
Yes. There's so much padding, like
no lie! That game felt more padded than Dream Team despite being a shorter game. Because at least Dream Team's filler was good. I'll say it. And like Dream Team also had this thing called like an original location, original characters, plot that like, despite not being that great overall, still goes somewhere. Dude, Paper Jam was infinitely worse. Dream Team was awesome.
Out of curiosity, is it the worst Mario RPG related thing to you?
Paper Jam?
Yes.
No, because that's technically Sticker Star.
Okay.
That's a game that... Oh,
Oh, I know. I played Sticker Star.
A Thousand Year Door remake though was great. That was
Yes.
so awesome to play.
I had a great time with that. I like it more than RPG.
That I can't agree with, but... I mean, I think as a remake it's better. I think we had this conversation. I think like...
We did.
As a remake, it did like... It made more updates, I would say, overall. But Mario RPG, I think it's just like a better game. I mean, love that game. Of course I love Mario RPG. Like, why wouldn't I?
I think it's fine. That's just, I don't know.
Anyways, we're down here at the desert. This hack is pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, there's no lag.
Yeah, it runs really well. I don't even have the
well.
I don't have the emulator set to like run at like a higher speed than normal either. There's something down here. I mean, RPG I just think is RPG also has the best soundtrack, I think. Best Mario soundtrack ever. I don't know if the new Mario and Luigi game has Yoko Shimomura music yet. We have not heard any confirmation or deconfirmation.
Okay.
I hope it does.
What is she doing at the moment?
I don't know. From what I've heard of it, it sounds good, but like I don't know if it's Yoko yet. Time will tell. But the reason I know I'm going to enjoy it is because, you know, it has original location, it has what looks like pretty fun levels to go through, great animations. It's visually a very stunning looking game. So I'm just very excited. It's a new Mario and Luigi game. Like, it's been so long since Paper Jam, it really has.
She's currently busy with Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yeah, it might not be her then.
I forgot that we're actually getting Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yeah,
Man.
the start of a new saga, apparently.
I'm just gonna blame Kingdom Hearts for making the next Mario and Luigi game soundtrack worse, if that's the reason. That's another thing Kingdom Hearts did besides annoy me.
You know what's really weird about Kingdom Hearts in general? Kingdom Hearts with a numbered entry in its title. Instead of, like, Ejaculation by Morningwood.
Oh no, that's on the ISO. You missed that one.
Oh, okay. Or, like, Kingdom Hearts, 66 and 2/3 chances of winning at Sacrifice.
Fun fact, there is Kingdom Hearts Lost Media that is officially canon to the games, but you cannot play.
Yep.
And the other fun thing is they have the game files, but they have no means of playing it, which is really hilarious and sad.
Kingdom Hearts is such a...
I would go to bat for 1 and 2. I think 1 and 2 are great games.
1 is a good game, yeah. I like 1. 2 is where the weirdness started to take effect.
Not out Chain of Memories.
That too. Chain of Memories.
But 2's gameplay, I think, is kind of like balances it out.
Yeah, it balances out when the plot's not giving me epileptic seizures.
I can't believe Kingdom Hearts 2 tried to make you think they were gonna kill off Goofy. That is just insane to me.
What if they did, though?
No.
He's good.
You know,
He's had his last Darsh, bro.
My memory of Chain of Memories is Ansem constantly yelling submit throughout the entire fight.
Submit.
It's like, no joke, it made me had a dream where Ansem had Edge in a headlock and was yelling submit in his ear.
Probably better than that guy from 2 who kept yelling submit. Or not submit, what did he say? He, move aside, that's what it was. He kept saying that over and over again. Sayax, I think it was.
Oh, dude, the nobodies. Oh.
The series definitely has...
No, here's the thing, is that Kingdom Hearts plot isn't convoluted, it's just kind of dumb. Like, that's my opinion. I don't think it's actually too complicated, I just think it's really stupid from what I've read.
I mean, once you read up, it'll eventually make sense, but the problem is, once it makes sense, you'll be like, this is garbage.
It's very, but
And
I
then
have
time travel happens, and it's just like,
Oh, cool! It worked so well in Sonic 06.
Oh god.
In Shadow of Destiny.
I mean, to be fair, at least Shadow of Destiny had the famous bar ending scene.
If I went to conventions, like, I would absolutely head up Charles Martinet to sign my copy of Shadow of Destiny.
I'm sure he's had people come up to him and ask him to sign that.
He'd be like, oh my god, that instead of Mario 64? What a breath of fresh air.
What if somebody brought him a copy of the JoJo OVA? He's like, can you sign this, man? I loved your work in this.
He'd be like, oh, I did that, right. I think my favorite thing about, like, the scene that Charles Martinet was in that OVA was actually, like, a fan sub of it, where they somehow mistook Dameda for impossible, but that's still, like, not out of character for Tio to say in response to somebody saying, I can't take this anymore.
Oh, what a wacky time.
I mean, Metal Gear Solid 4, there's a lot you could say about that game's plot. But
I just like the fact that they retconned their own ending at the end of Metal Gear Solid 4 because the team was like, no, don't kill Snake off.
No, instead, Konami's gonna kill off Hideo Kojima.
Yeah.
dude, I only say so much about Metal Gear Solid 4 because your reaction to it, View, has always been so fucking funny to me. I will never forget when you posted, like, the Mount Rushmore of snakeheads. Which...
Only exists like 2 frames in that video.
They made that for, like, 2 seconds of the game.
Yes.
But oh my god, if it's not the funniest 2 seconds.
I'm kind of surprised. Well, no, because I was about to say, I was trying to surprised Liquid even went out of his way to have his brother sculpted into that, but it's not really Liquid. It's For the longest time, though, I was legitimately confused if Liquid Orb did happen, but then Revolver Ocelot replaced the orb, or if that was always...
No, the hypnotic suggestion, dude.
Yeah. I got the hypnotic thing in 4. I just didn't know if, like, when it was actually Liquid's orb in MGS2 before it was replaced. If it was.
I'm sorry, the hypnotic suggestion is...
Dude, it gets funnier because MGS4 does the whole nanomachines thing, and then when they get to MGS5, they're like, shoot, we can't do nanomachines. Parasites. Real thing, by the way.
I'm glad they introduced some Nano Breaker into their Metal Gear Solid.
Oh yeah, was Nano Breaker killed on me?
Yes.
Oh god, that's funny.
That was actually directed by Iga.
You know what, now you say that makes so much more sense.
Not one of Iga's best works. I still love Nano Breaker's ending to death, though.
Oh wait, so that was what I was thinking. So wait, so that really did happen?
The ending to Nano...
Oh, no, yeah, sorry, I was reading what you say.
MGS2 is getting possessed for real, but he replaced that arm by the time before.
See, I thought that, and somebody told me no, it was always hypnosis, even in MGS2.
I love that Liquid Snake's arm is a Millennium item.
No, this is actually like one of the biggest things in the MGS lore is Liquid's goddamn arm.
Is that the corpse that they were going after in Steel Ball Run?
No. Oh, well, I thought you were about to say it did MGS4. Because the corpse they were chasing at MGS4, they thought was big bosses, but it turns out it wasn't Big Boss. It was, whatever, Solid Snake's body.
Yeah.
But then they're like, oh no, wait, we used some of that body parts to resurrect Big Boss at the end of MGS4 just to have him kill off again.
Sometimes I wonder, like, how much of the tension was Hideo Kojima's fault.
I love MGS lore. It is so good. I'm a fan of the series. Oh, I think Phantom Page is the worst one, but that's just me.
It would have been better if it was Power Pain.
You get this guy a true?
Why is this Power Pain guy so fast?
Though, admittedly, MGS5 did give us the whole hamburger scene, so it does have that. I can't believe Kaz, after losing an arm and a leg, is like, I'm gonna open up a burger chain restaurant.
I mean, why not? It worked in Parappa the Rapper too.
This is true.
My guy did not lose an arm and a leg! In
What,
Parappa.
Kai?
In Parappa.
Oh.
I need to clarify.
I see, it's like Kaz arm and leg loser denier, I got you.
Well, now I'm a unjammer Lammy amputee truther.
Colonel, I've got to get to the base. Get to the base, get to the base!
No, it's gonna be like one of those tool-assisted speed runs where he's like.
I was just thinking that.
And then, like, it gets to the point where you just put in so many inputs that it looks like Parappa's doing nothing because the input queue.
As somebody who's recently played the PS1 games, holy cow, I have no idea the game's input. I just don't get it.
Oh, it's probably just like laggy and shitty. I mean, there's just no other way around it.
Yeah, playing Unjammer Lamby on the PSP was disorienting. The Paul Chuck stage with whatever emulation the PSP was cooking. Yeah, that rhythm was great.
I mean, yeah, MGS5 got kind of fucked by a lot of circumstances.
Like, I think, okay, let's be a little bit fair on Konami's end about that. He was, like, massively spending a lot of money on that game. Like, I like, just the engine alone, from what I understand, just cost the company a lot of money, and I don't even know if they even used that engine for anything else. Survive, maybe?
Oh yeah, because it's basically a mod of Metal Gear Solid 5.
I can't believe Survive's like, hey, you want to buy more save files? That's DLC.
Konami.
Yeah, it's a miracle the DS collection turned out that good, but then I remembered M2 made it, and it makes perfect sense.
I need to get those Castlevania collections. Are all of them by M2?
Yeah, they're both
Oh, hey,
by
Arpa.
M2. Yeah.
Recognize the song?
Oh my god.
We love Bowser's Inside Story.
Good thing you don't have to suck that Thwomp's nose air. That still is a scenario design that just screws with me. Like, we gave a villain a fate worse than death specifically so that you can violate them.
Oh my god. My joke.
Wow, man, you really must have thought of that one for a while, huh?
I've been sitting on it since 3 a.m.
Have you been up since 3 in the morning?
No, no.
Gonna say, Jesus Christ, go to
No,
fuck the bed.
That's away the chloroform.
But no, my view is I think the high points of 4 are just better than the high points of 5. That's just me personally.
Dish just likes the snake in the oven scene because he likes looking at his butt.
Listen, for an old 100-year-old man, Snake's still got it, okay?
Yeah, he does. He really does.
A 100-year-old man that also has a virus.
Yes.
Well, no, the virus is making him age.
Well, yeah.
No, the virus.
No, wait,
is
no,
not
that was the
making him
cloning process, not
Yeah,
the
the
virus.
cloning
Oh, fuck.
process.
Sorry. The virus is killing him. Right.
The virus
No.
is killing him, but he keeps forgetting that it's killing him, so it doesn't kill him.
Yeah,
It's
because
like-
the cloning is what's making him age, not the virus.
It's like Ukyo's tuberculosis. Like, Ukyo's dying of tuberculosis, but he's in almost every Samurai Showdown game. Stop asking questions!
Fine, dude. The TNTB stands for temporary.
I like how he keeps showing up in Samurai Showdown, but the little goblin dude, I can't think of the name at the moment. It's like, nah, I gotta be home and be a family man.
Yeah, no,
And
yeah.
I think apparently he's one of the least liked characters for whatever reason.
Well, yeah, because he's married to Mai, and people don't like that because they like Mai. They're like, no, I want to marry her.
You see his wife, it's not Mai!
Mamma mia.
Mai kills him in his ending.
Oh, well, I misread that.
They just happen to have the same surname. Which is why Mai kills him.
I'm not gonna lie, this whole time, for years, I thought he was married to Mai.
No, it's possible it might be Mai's ancestor.
Huh.
But Andy's married to my dummy.
Are they?
No. But I mean, it's close enough.
Well, isn't it implied that Ninja Kid and Gaara is their son?
No.
Oh.
Oh, hey, isn't this,
By the way, I like Mai's design in the new one. It's really cool.
Oh, the fucking hot biker mom? Yeah. That's so sick.
Biker mom.
What? That's what it is!
I mean,
I'm
is
wrong.
biker moms a thing?
They are now! She's dressed like a biker mom.
My mother rode a motorcycle at one point
She's
in her
got like
life.
the cool leather jacket. Yeah, she's sick. She looks super cool. I was surprised they put her in, to be honest, because she was always like, I always thought they'd do Andy too.
Like, before I was born, my mother used to ride motorcycles.
Actually, wait, no,
and then-
they do have Andy, right? I think Andy, Terry, and Joe are all in the game. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
But Joe's not playable though.
He is.
yeah.
They haven't done a trailer for him or showed him in game, but he was on like the characters thing. Like Kane is there too.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
okay.
that's why I thought Kane was not in at first, because he was not, like, broadcasted until that characters thing.
Yeah, he's in because he has to be. He's the main villain. They left
Yeah.
off on like
On a pretty big plot point.
on a pretty big plot point of like Rock going to work with him, which also
Yeah.
Ken Street Fighter is in the game, which is pretty cool.
As well
and
as
Chun-Li.
Yeah, as well as Chun-Li. Well, Ken's not the ambassador, Ryu is, but I think Ken made more sense to be in the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
okay.
think Ken makes sense if you can consider Terry. They know each other.
Oh yeah, just that connection.
I mean, they were friends in the CVS games. Until Kyo stopped being friends with Ryu, and Ryu became friends with Terry.
It's to the point where I just want Terry to show up in any video game. Like,
Well, I mean, you'll have your wish because anytime anybody
Yeah.
does an SNK crossover, it's always Terry.
no,
I-
Terry was in Disgaea, believe it or not.
What? When?
Oh, right!
Which one?
Okay, it was the mobile phone one.
Oh.
It was Makai,
Yeah,
it was
that
Makai
fuck-
Wars.
Yeah. But then again, if you're on phone, Terry is always going to be in the shadows, waiting to be in your game.
Dude, we need
I'm
Terry
having
in
to
real
really show up
Sky.
continuously. Yes,
Remember-
I agree.
Remember when Mai was in that zombie apocalypse game?
Yes.
Remember the Athena survival horror game that haven't been translated yet?
Which still stuns me.
We need that.
I actually own that game on my Japanese PSN account just cause.
I mean, come on, how do you not?
Yeah,
Like, the
I remember.
premise.
I remember when SK and I were riffing on Metal Slug 3D, and I'm like, okay, I don't know why this game is so inept. This isn't the first time SNK did a 3D game. We have Maximum Impact games, we have the Athena survival horror game. SK's like, did you just say Athena survival horror?
Arpa's like, I didn't stutter.
He didn't.
And then I went into detail about that game's existence, and SK is just like, you keep saying Athena survival horror and you're not wrong. That makes me mad.
There is a Spanish translation of the game, believe it or not.
If only I remembered Spanish.
Right.
Also, I think there was a radio drama for that game.
To be fair, I think like every single King of Fighters had like 10 radio drama.
Oh yeah. SNK just really enjoyed the fact that it got the voice actors that they did.
Yeah. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised. It's like, you know what? Instead of all these radio dramas, let's just make the visual novel series. AM Memories, let's go. Or whatever that series is called.
There's so much just great random SNK stuff.
I just wish SNK was as big as it was back then. Or I don't know. Are they? How are they doing in Japan?
Oh my god! Sorry, it's King Kong.
They still, I mean, they're afloat, so that's saying something. Remember, their future was really murky for the longest time.
And then they got bought out by the
Harper's
Saudi
favorite
Arabian
song.
government.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to have any adverse effects on SNK, at least.
At least, that's true.
I do love this song.
Same.
Like, the song really captures, like, the boss fights perfectly in that game.
Although I will say, people are like speculating Capcom versus SNK 3. I can't imagine that happening nowadays.
I think it's going to be a re-release. I think they're just going to re-release.
They have re-released. That's in the Capcom Fighting Collection.
Yeah, they're basically making all the rare Dreamcast games collection, except Techromancer.
Yeah, and with all those games, it's gonna have rollback netcode. And I have played the Marvel Collection, and the netcode is quite good.
I
played the Marvel Collection, and aside from some sound oddities in the Marvel 2 emulation, it's a good collection overall.
Arpa, it's okay. You can tell us you just keep playing the Punisher game in that collection.
That's probably my least played game so far.
That game is funny as hell, though. The voice clips in that game are great.
Constantly. But it's like... Well, problem is, I think the game kind of overstays its welcome, which you shouldn't be doing in that kind of a game, given the inherently repetitive nature.
I don't know, I think as a beat-em-up, I think it is less bloated than a lot of things.
Yeah.
This is why Final Fight 1 is the best beat-em-up
I really
of all
do
time.
like Shredder's Revenge. That shit did not need to be that big. But I get why it was, because obviously, you can't, like, release a game nowadays and have it be, you know...
I mean, Streets of Rage 4 had brevity as its strength.
I mean, Streets of Rage 4 is not as long as Shredder's Revenge, I would say.
Yeah, it's actually pretty short. But they managed to, like, give you tons of replayability.
Yeah, and Shredder's Revenge would have that too. It's just, like, a little too long for my liking.
They still are added characters to it, which surprised me.
Yeah, I was actually just about to say, it's kind of crazy it's still getting DLC.
As much of a weird name as Mondo Gecko is.
What's wrong with Mondo? Do you have a problem with Mondo Gecko, bro?
I feel like that name is definitely an artifact of the Teenage Alien Turtle franchise at the time.
Listen, we are selling Mondo Gecko figurines at my work right now, so he's
Same.
popular with kids.
I assume he's like a staple character.
So
The
shoutouts.
name Mona Lisa, perfectly fine.
Mona Lisa I know is like a staple.
Shoutouts to them re-releasing the old 80s figures, or 90s figures of TMNT. It's been pretty
Oh, I love
pretty
the
good.
palette references too in that game. Where
Once
they reference the wrestling arc of the Archie comic, among other things.
Once I get around to playing that game, y'all know I'm just gonna play Karai.
Dark Thunder! She has that, actually.
And I'm probably also going to play as that dude with all the Samurai Showdown traces.
Oh, Usagi Yojimbo?
Yeah. He's just traced over Zonkro, Haomaru, let's see, Hibiki, and Ukyo.
He has Johnny JH,
That too.
which is epic.
When are they gonna like put in Wingnut and just make him Anji?
Also, I've managed to 1cc the NES TMNT2, the arcade game.
Oh,
I'm not
impressive.
gonna lie, the whole MGS talk made me think you were gonna say I had avoid void and drowning.
No. But, maybe I'll do a 1cc of it at the end of this stream for fun. That'd be pretty interesting. It's not that hard, actually. Okay, well, that's a lie. But,
I was gonna say, liar.
I mean, I do use the Japanese version. It's the one that all the speedrunners use as well.
I can't imagine why.
The point system is a little different, and also, if I'm not mistaken,
Well, isn't that what Twitchers are for?
I mean, it's not the arcade game; it's the NES port. I should clarify. The arcade game is fucked up. I'm not even gonna.
Okay.
For how much people love Turtles in Time, when I got around to actually sitting down and playing with the game in my local arcade, I'm like, why are the combos lies? Is this Double Dragon 1
Oh,
NES?
when people say they like Turtles in Time, they're talking about the.
A Super Nintendo game.
Which I actually did play that a little with the Cowabunga collection. I'm like, yeah, this feels so much better than the arcade version somehow.
Yeah, they fucking crapped on the arcade version, in my opinion. Like, it is a substantially better game.
Did we do both versions when we did that marathon?
We didn't. We didn't. I did not want to play the arcade original.
Okay.
Like, yeah, the SNES version combos work. It has exclusive content. Sure, it cuts some of the hit animations, but whatever.
It also has, like, character differences between the turtles that are, like, actually meaningful. The arcade version did not, so you just want to play as Mike because his special is the best. Whereas in the console version, you play as Mike if you want, like, an easy 1cc for as far as making mistakes go. You play as Raph when you know the game, because I don't know if you know how broken Raph is in the SNES one. Have you seen it?
I have not.
Oh man, I'll have to show you. He is... Ooh, he's crazy.
I just always pick the one with the swords because he's like the turtle that actually has a weapon that can murder people.
You know.
Everyone else has like these non-lethal weapons, and then there's just the one with the fucking swords.
Hey, a bow staff is pretty lethal.
A bow staff is lethal with the right force and hitting the right spot.
I still love
I actually
that.
think the nunchucks are among the strongest of the weapons of the turtles that aren't the swords.
I mean, the nunchucks can mess you up, but they're like the sword just casually kills you if you actually swing it at somebody. The nunchucks, you have to like go for their temples repeatedly.
Well, see, the nunchucks was replaced in the European version of the show, which is still funny.
Yeah, they had like a weird ban on everything pertaining to ninjas.
Yes.
Did you see that? Did you see that like one tweet from like the UK public safety that was like, "We're banning ninja swords."
Yes. and then somebody made a joke about it being like the Shogun era or whatever. Another
Hero
person is
turtles.
like, "Wow, this is more accurate to feudal Japan than that Assassin's Creed game is."
Hey. What is this music?
Had to go see everybody's favorite guy, you know.
The flying chair?
No, the piano. My favorite Smash remix character. Bad
What's wrong
piano.
with the flying chair?
He's not a playable character in Smash remix.
That we know of.
But I am.
But he is.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. There we go.
Thank you.
I mean, have you seen Arpa's Ganondorf punch? I mean, Jesus.
I just go ah,
Too
and it
cold.
kills you.
No, he pretends to do it, then just shanks you.
Yeah. I'm like charging up a punch with one hand, then I reach in my pocket with the other and just stab you.
It's like a gun. Because you're American, get it?
You know, it's like that one ending from Clock Tower where the actual killer is like behind you and he reaches in his pocket but punches you.
That's funny. Glad that game has a sense of humor, you know?
I'm not sure if it was like intended to be a punch, they just were too lazy to render the knife.
I think my favorite one of those things in a video game is still Little Red Hood, where you don't shoot the slingshot, you just throw the slingshot.
I mean, if that was done on purpose, that would be kind of an amazing concept for a character. Somebody that just horribly misunderstands the point of a projectile weapon.
It just throws it.
Sir, you are not supposed to use that bow like a boomerang.
Can you imagine somebody like thinking like a handgun is like a boomerang? It's like,
Like-
oh shoot!
Like, the bow is great, because it's like, yeah, so you've got a good boomerang at a distance, and if you're close, you can strangle them with, like, the bowstring. No, you put an arrow into it. What the fuck is an arrow, dude? This is a boomerang with a choker on it.
Yeah, I mean, that's even better than Mina putting bayonet attachments to her bow in Samurai Showdown 2019. So that she has buttons that function. I'm sorry, but 5 Special Mina is such an awkward character. Forgive me, Moo, if you were somehow watching this.
I mean, he probably wouldn't disagree with you. He'd probably just go, but I'm the GOAT, though.
I mean, yeah, Moo is a really good player, so
I'll handle it.
he can do whatever he wants.
I mean, listen, people told me Cliff was awkward. Just saying.
God, imagine if Moo somehow found a way to put Mina on the top of the 5 Special tier list.
If there's anybody that could do it.
Yeah, that would definitely be Moo.
I believe in him. You gotta
Trying to-
move.
I was trying to remember if the Shiznitz means anybody low tier, but I don't think he does.
Yeah, I mean somebody low tier. His name is Cliff Under. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, you gotta be like me, where just one day your low tier character will be mid tier.
You main a low tier in every game besides Tenka and 5 Special. Like, good job, Aster. You managed to become mid tier for 2
Hooray.
games. Now enjoy suffering in Samurai Showdown 2019.
Oh.
Warden's pretty good, right?
Yeah, Warden's decent.
That's who I would use.
It's so random.
I mean, no, I just like that in his trailer he said For Honor. I mean, how could I not use him at that point?
I love so much that he exists. I love that I could say Iroha strips for him. Or that Earthquake butt flops on him. Or that Mina shoots him in the eye with an arrow.
Alright, what's course number 6? Oh, this is Mario Kart, I think.
Akuriel definitely does not main low tiers. She doesn't fuck around, she's just going to pick Genjuro or Ukyo. And then smile at your demise.
Genjiro's the character I play in 5 Specials, so...
I mean, he's a good character to play as.
yeah,
I need to sit down and play it.
he has real Loki. It's the reason I like him. He's the Okizeme character. It's just fucked up because that game is not supposed to have Oki. He has Oki?
Yeah. Well, Kusarigito also has Oki because the puke.
I don't want to play that character. I don't like those inputs.
What, you don't want to do the world's most specific 360 of all time?
My hands are good, bro. There's like a certain amount of effort I think is worth putting into a game like that, and Kusarigito is beyond that point for me. I'm
He's
sorry.
definitely the execution top tier, as an execution of your wrists.
I was gonna say, yeah, unless you're on like a hitbox, and even then, I don't know. Although being able to skip the diagonals, he might be better on leverless. Can't say for sure though. Yeah, in about 2 hours on the stream, I'm probably gonna call it, everybody. It'll be a little early tonight, but this has been a pretty fun hack to play for about an hour.
I mean, it's definitely better than that first game from yesterday.
Oh, Star Shot was... Oh my god, don't remind me.
Wait, don't you want to have a space circus?
That game was bad.
At least we got to discover Chameleon Twist.
Oh yeah, Chameleon Twist was great. And apparently there's a sequel.
I actually want to see if my local game store has copies of that game this week.
The speedrun for it, by the way, was as impressive as I thought it would look.
Oh shit.
Including with a lot of, like, clips.
Why can't we have the Chameleon in Super Smash Bros?
Just say, no, we gotta get Star Shot, dude.
From what I recall, I think the second one's not as good as the first one, but I might be misremembering.
Well, tell me the second one is more polished but less interesting, but, like, I don't know if that's a bad thing. Mario Galaxy 2...
Yeah.
Mario Galaxy 2 was like that to Mario Galaxy 1, and...
Yeah.
And I like that game more, so... Like, I won't lie to you. Mario Galaxy 2 has a far less interesting, like, plot, world, that kind of thing. But, like, as a game, far better, in my opinion.
Level design's
I
definitely better.
wonder if that's because it was originally supposed to be DLC.
I mean, yeah, no shit, yeah, most certainly, I think.
DLC until they realized, oh, this is a disc-based system with no hard drive. Shit.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, they were definitely like, I think that's possible.
Guys, we're gonna finally do it. We're gonna add a CD attachment to this thing. Sir.
The Wii disc drip, fuck.
Right, now we gave the rights to Philips to use our stuff for no reason again.
Oh my god.
I cannot believe Philips tried to sue Nintendo a couple years back. That is still insane.
Well, it's not. An American corporation having a lawsuit. Please tell me, is it a fucking Sunday or what? Like,
Yeah.
Fair enough.
that's about as normal as going to church, bro.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
You gonna try to tell me church isn't? Please tell me Catholicism is not a dominant religion. I want to hear the argument. I gotta know.
The sudden, like, resignation.
No, you are wrong.
Yeah. Whoa! Water temple.
Sir, you're on a pirate ship.
No, but it's the Ocarina of Time water temple theme.
Oh, okay. I thought you. I was worried about you.
No lie. No lie. I love I love Ocarina of Time's like music and sound design.
Same.
I think when people talk about like the good things about that game, and people go, "Oh, well, it's actually kind of overrated." I'm like, do you know how like cool the world of that game is? Like actually, when you're just like playing it,
Yeah.
it's so cool. Like the sound design and the music design is really evocative and interesting. I mean, like the entire Shadow Temple is like they would never do that again.
Oh no.
There's just something about the Nintendo 64, like its sound front and the way it does graphics that just really lends itself to these games with really interesting moods.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time I think is like absolutely the best example of that. Like just that game's environment and like even Majora's Mask did not get that same thing going. It was its own thing.
Admittedly, yeah.
It was its own thing. But like,
Yeah, Majora's Mask, it's my favorite tone in any game, but it's definitely not the same as Ocarina of Time.
like Ocarina of Time has like this just really, really interesting vibe to it that has never been in Zelda again.
I still think when it comes to N64, I think Wet Dry World just kind of takes the cake.
Oh yeah, I mean Mario 64 has a lot of like weird liminal spaces, like the little city in Wet Dry World that you're talking about, I'm sure, and like...
Yeah.
You know what? Another game on the N64 with vibes I really like is Kirby 64.
Oh yeah, I mean, I love the abandoned, a planet that looks like an abandoned Earth. That's super cool.
Yeah. It's why Kirby 64 is actually my favorite Kirby game.
I've actually never played it.
I like Superstar a lot more. I think Kirby 64's gameplay isn't super great, but like, I cannot lie, the music and like the look of the game and the world is so cool.
Yeah.
It does have the best DDD look.
Because video games are more than just like, oh, is the gameplay good, you know? Like, it's part of it. Sometimes there's games that just have like serviceable gameplay, but what they're going for in other areas is so interesting and unique that like it puts the package together. And I think go on?
I think my background consisting of games like D2 really helped me like appreciate aesthetics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like, that's why I love Ocarina of Time so much. Beyond the fact that, you know, I played it a lot as a kid with my mother, it has a lot of memory like that, sentimentally. It also just, like, as a game visually, like, it's so evocative in ways I can't describe, or at least in ways that I can't attribute to other Zelda games.
It's like how I feel with like 7 and 8. Like, yes, 8 is like the better looking game, but you look at 7, it's just like...
No, Final Fantasy 7 had so much more soul than Final Fantasy 8. I won't lie.
Yeah, I agree. I like Final Fantasy 8.
I was kind of hoping you'd just stop right there. It's like, I like Final Fantasy 8.
I like Final Fantasy 8, don't get me wrong, but 7 definitely more bombastic.
7 just, like... Oh, there's so much qualities of 7's like visual and sound design that I like. I love that it's almost like a SquareSoft Super Nintendo game in audio, but like on a CD. I think
it's their first major attempt at 3D too.
Well, yeah, but like the sound design in that game is so crunchy and visceral and cool.
Oh yeah,
and it really fits like the aesthetic of the game, but also like I love that sound because again, it's just like those SNES games, and I love the sound design in those.
Oh
yeah, it's so fucking awesome. The FF7 is like, yeah, here's FF6 on a CD. Like that's just yes.
I will say aesthetically though, 9, well, and also just generally, 9 is my favorite of the PlayStation Final
Fantasies. I mean 9 is the one that I really have to play. I really, really do.
I can't wait for you to play it. I think you'll enjoy it.
9 is easily in my top Final Fantasies.
Because my current top 3 is like 5, 7, and 6. So I look forward to seeing if 9 can throw a wrench in that. I don't think it's ever beating out 5, but Final Fantasy 5... I love as a game.
I mean, you might like it more than 7. Some people do.
Maybe.
I mean, what beats Final Fantasy V exactly?
Well, yeah, I mean, here's the thing, right? I think a lot of Final Fantasy games I could probably easily see somebody saying is better than 5. But I think if anybody likes FF5 the most, you know the reason why they like it the most. And, like, no other Final Fantasy is going to offer that up.
Oh, no. You give it 20 years when you become retired and play FF14.
That's not the same thing.
Will FF14 exist? I mean, it's a service game.
I mean, 11 still exists, and it's been 20 years.
How?
Yeah, 11 still got it's still getting updates.
Who played 11 in the first place, and who still plays 11?
A lot of people prefer 11 over 14.
How?
I think you've broken his mind.
Gambit, the bottom of my foot, you terrible game.
Final Fantasy X for me, it's just always been the hardest one to go back to and play for whatever reason. And then I replayed 13, and I'm like, oh, wait, never mind.
10 is a PlayStation Tech demo.
No, 10 is so you can hear Jack's theme.
That too. Also, Aharon was cool, if you pardon the pun.
Eh.
Aharon, why do I keep thinking fuck you, Mugen.
It's Orin.
Actually, it's Oron.
Or your Roan.
Wait, okay, guys. Is it Titus or Titus?
Oh fuck, I'm not even gonna bother. Titus.
Tits. I'll just call him Tits. You know, I'll give Final Fantasy X this. It's not 10-2.
It is great, gameplay-wise.
I mean, sure, the combat design's alright, and then the problem is you have to play 10-2.
The Chocobo theme. You know about that in 10-2. That's all I know about that game.
And yeah, people are like, "Oh man, the 13-2 Chocobo theme is awful." I'm like, "Are you serious?
No,
are you
the
sure?"
10-2 one is right there. This hack is very good. Let's see what the music for the next stage is, and we'll call it for today.
But it's not even 11.
No, but I said 2 hours.
Of what?
10:30 of this, or of streaming.
2
you
hours
still got
of
4
torture.
minutes.
I know.
It's 2 hours of torture. Get out those thumb screws.
Well, this is like the opposite of that one red level that you missed, Arpa. It was a very red stage.
Oh, cool.
I mean, at least this one has gray.
It's like we're playing Green Seed all over again.
The shmup?
Yes.
Holy cow, I haven't thought about that a little bit.
The shmup with the red background, the red enemies, and the red bullets.
Oh, that's good.
That was on a Game Center.
Yes, it was.
It was?
Yeah. We riffed on it. I was there.
He was there.
You were there too.
Did I comment on how red it was?
Yes. You were like, "Oh, I thought that was the bloodshot," as that's what my eyes are right now.
Listen, see, it was only 1,000 video games on that show. You should know all of them.
Oh, you're right. I mean, listen, you have to admit, the fact that I remember a lot of them by name is impressive enough, right?
I mean, how could you forget the click and play version of Sonic Boom?
Dude, I cannot forget that one game with like the fuck was it? I think Smooth was there on that one. It was the one where it was like a side scroller where you played as this like lady, and like the turnaround animation took 500 years. I remember that. I think you know what I'm talking about. It's something House of Horrors or some shit. I don't remember the name exactly.
Oh God.
I was about to say Alice for some reason, but that can't be it.
No, the turnaround is instant because because the game it is. Imagine like.
Oh yeah, Valis has snappy movement, but I'm almost certain it's just because they didn't have the money to draw all the frames.
Yeah.
But it worked out.
All the budget went to the voice acting and the cutscenes.
And the porn that I think got released at some point.
That was later, yeah.
But you know, the game turned out fine. So you know, hey, they didn't end up doing the Ernest.
They're getting re-releases. So.
They did not do the Wolf Team thing where they made the animations a little too much.
They didn't do Ernest Evans.
Oh, I fucking love Ernest Evans though. That is no lie, one of my favorite video games. I
love the fact that it's called the Irvin Evans trilogy, and he's only playable in one of them.
Yeah, the other ones you're playing as a next.
Hey, they call it the Donkey Kong Country trilogy, but you only play as Donkey Kong in the first one.
Ah, son of a gun! You know what? You got me.
But wait, there's a third game? I thought it was just Ernest Evans and El Viento.
No, there's three.
Yeah, the third one's a beat 'em up for some reason.
What the fuck? Okay, hold on. What's it called?
I'm trying to remember. I think it was Japanese only, so it has a complicated Japanese name.
Oh, well, listen, if you can find it, I'll play it.
Right now.
Ernest Evans Trilogy. El Viente is actually a legit game, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's really hard, but it's decent.
Ernest Evans is like one of the greatest video game names.
Oh yeah, no, Ernest Evans is so fun to say. I mean,
The third game is called Annette Futatabi.
what's a beat 'em up?
Yep, it is a beat 'em up, and it is for the Sega CD.
Oh. Well, okay, well, I was gonna say Final Fight, and then I remember that port did not turn out very good.
But it had a survival mode.
It was bad. It was bad.
That part is only remembered for the soundtrack.
That's what I was gonna say. The Punisher is a good game because it's just like Final Fight 1, but like better. It's like the DLC for Final Fight 1. It feels a lot like that game.
I actually need to play. I never played the Punisher.
I think my favorite Final Fight engine game is Cadillacs and Dinosaurs.
Oh, well.
It took me the longest time to realize that was actually a license and not like Capcom original.
Yeah, I actually, when I was a kid, tried watching a little of the cartoon. I'm like, this sucks.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that happened a lot. Imagine being a little kid and being like, oh man, the Mortal Kombat cartoon. And then they're like, it's combat time. And then that one clip of, was it Reptile sweeping Sonya like a million times? Which,
I was that kid, and I was just laughing at it.
which, to be fair, that clip of Sonya getting like sweeped repeatedly, or somebody getting sweeped repeatedly, I don't remember who it was. That is like how that's how you beat the AI in at least some of those Mortal Kombat games.
Yeah.
So maybe they watched that happen in an arcade and were like, well, I guess we can make that a thing. That's easy enough.
Pretty
to
much.
do. It's like a perfect like animation translation of how jarring a meaty looks like in Mortal Kombat.
I think my favorite scene that whole thing was Shao Kahn resurrecting Shang Tsung just to bitch slap him.
Yeah.
Dude, old fighting game cartoons are the greatest. The Mega Man cartoon, also hilarious, because that cartoon really would fool you if you were younger back in the day. Because you'd watch the opening and you'd be like, this looks fucking awesome. Like, the episode's gonna be fucking sick. Because the opening is amazing for that show.
It has animation that you are rarely going to see in the actual show.
No lie, no, it has animation, there's like shit happening that happens in the fucking games. It's crazy. It looks like a Mega Man show.
I actually bought the DVD set because it was on sale on Amazon.
I mean, I'll be honest, the Mega Man show turned out better than the Street Fighter cartoon. I'll be real with you. Like,
I mean, there are some episodes that were kind of okay. Also, it had that Arrow Man part, which is immortal.
it also has the fucking Abe Lincoln scene.
Scott McNeil mocking Mega Man for trying to save Abe Lincoln.
Oh,
I mean, the Double Dragon cartoon's obviously amazing because it inspired a wonderful video game.
Oh yeah, it sure did.
A video game where Billy Lee is a horrifying torturer.
The Code of the Dragon! What the fuck? You know what? I'm done in Lava World. Alright, well, that was a pretty good stream. A little short, but, you know, it's 10:30. Next Mario Hack Monday, I'll try to be more on time. But in the meantime, everybody, thank you for coming out. Y'all have a good night. Let's see if I can raid.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm just gonna chill. Go ahead and raid into my buddy Minimat. I haven't seen that guy in a minute. Go tell him he's a Matt. That's Mini. He's cool. Alright, have a good night, everybody!
Peace.